Going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. This technically isn't a video about Dragon Age: The Veilguard, of which I said I wasn't going to make any more, but unfortunately, we do have to mention it, so context matters. The last time we mentioned Dragon Age, it was that the game director, Corinne Busche, who is, of course, a biological male, who is a trans woman, meaning a fake one, and that person, of course, put all of the ideology into Dragon Age, the Veilguard, and we got things like pulling a barb, and of course, all the fun vitiligo and zipper tit scars you could ask for, and the game was sold horribly to the point of missing 50% of its expectations. Not going to have any DLC. You can see where sales expectations missed by 50%, and the game director Corinne Busche left of their own accord to go on to do bigger and better things, phrasing. And it turns out that, yes, they have failed laterally, upward. I don't know however you want to do it, but that is what happens. Instead of facing the repercussions for being shepherded in of a beloved franchise and destroying it with ideology, we're going to go ahead and hire them and have her do the same thing over at BioWare fucking here. Excuse me, not BioWare. Over there at Skeleton Key, which is in Austin. It's in Austin, which is keep Austin weird, right? So Dragon Age: The Veilguard director Corinne Busche hired by Wizards of the Coast for Skeleton Key Studios. So that is confirmed. You can thank Smash JT for getting that confirmation. Hearing from his source here, I just heard a rumor that Corinne Busche was hired on at Skeleton Key, but sure enough, I checked my team's org chat, and he's there. He's there, redacted for anonymity, but I'm not pleased about this turn of events. And so we hear that, yes, indeed, it's being kept under wraps. Goes on to explain who they are. You can see here's the clip from the chat, and right there. Corinne Busche, game director, and so hired again as a game director because it wasn't destroyed enough the first time over there with Dragon Age: The Veilguard. So good luck with that. Not exactly what. Sure which game they're working over there at Wizards of the Coast. Obviously, when we're covering Dungeons and Dragons, we're talking Dungeons and Dragons, rather. We're talking about how they've Gary Gygax, Kuntz, how they've made the OG creators said they're patriarchy and racist and all the things they say about us when we don't like a movie. And they've obviously done all the DEI efforts to change, monsters and say they're not monsters, they're species, blah, 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 blah. They've had a hard time. And now in one of the first game releases from Wizards of the Coast through Skeleton Crew, you're going to have Corinne Busche as the game director. So good luck. You can see here, Busche's hiring at Skeleton Crew seems to have been deliberately kept under wraps. I wonder why. Most likely to avoid backlash from the gaming community. Correct. And again, Wizards of the Coast, Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, all of them have absolutely seen horrible DEI practices that, just like all the other things, they've tried to get away from the OG audience that spends money on this stuff and loves it to court that modern audience, which doesn't exist and doesn't spend money on it. And so, yeah, this is essentially how a game dies, is by getting a game director like Corinne Busche in it when there's ample evidence of her horrible work, his horrible work over there with Dragon Age. So there we go. We'll keep talking about it. I'll let you know what the actual game, last I heard it's called something called Exodus, but I don't know. Look at that. The resolution is all messed up. Anyway, it's a little spoiler for the end. Let me know what you think about all this. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.